is on legalization of marijuana. Hundreds of thousands of people get arrested each year in this country for marijuana purposes. In 2008, according to drugwarfacts.com, 754,224 arrests were made on marijuana possession alone, and another 93,640 arrests were made on marijuana trafficking and sales charges. I have learned through my own experiences and through research and everybody that I've witnessed that there are many philosophies and propaganda about this drug, and there's many facts about marijuana that are actually just myths created for political reasons. According to drugsense.org, the people so far this year, 141,000 people have been arrested for cannabis law offenses so far this year. An American is now arrested for violating cannabis laws every 38 seconds, according to drugsense.com. This affects each tax-paying citizen whether they realize it or not. I want to explain why legalizing marijuana isn't such a bad thing and how it would benefit the nation. I'd like to explain how it really wouldn't be the end of the world, so to speak, if it were legal. For those of you who think negatively about this subject, this topic, I urge you guys to think again. Marijuana is a medicinal herb, and its main component is THC, which is less harmful than some legal components that we have today, such as alcohol or tobacco. Another benefit that marijuana would give us is employment. Marijuana would be harvested by farmers, which would create more jobs for American citizens to work on these farms. According to Maureen Brown, domestically grown marijuana is the second largest cash crop in the United States, behind only corn. And according to legalizing marijuana, hemp could help our paper and clothing industries. And apart from that, no one in recorded history has died of marijuana, unlike thousands of deaths caused by alcohol, which is a legal substance. Marijuana would be so beneficial to us, it's pretty ridiculous why it's still illegal. According to archaeological records, cannabis was man's first cultivated crop, and it remained the world's largest agricultural crop throughout the 1800s. Right now and throughout history, it's been used for a vast range of uses. One of those things is oil, and also its fibers have been used for dynamite and TNT, and it can also be farmed for textiles, plastics, food, beer, oil, and other products. The hemp fibers are the strongest and most natural on earth. From these fibers, you can create fine linens, ropes, sails, and tents. Hemp was used as lubricating oil during World War II for the American warships, and ironically, it was also used for our first American flags before it became illegal. The fibers are also a chemical-free source of paper, which was used worldwide since 600 AD, from anywhere from books to money and documents such as both copies of the Declaration of Independence, both drafts. Benjamin Franklin also used hemp for paper mills. And the hemp seed itself, the source of marijuana, is the #1 source of essential fatty acids, and it also has an incredible high protein source. Hemp seed the seed oil is actually used as a food staple throughout the Eastern world still today. It's also used for many paints and varnishes, and it was the world's most consumed lighting oil for thousands of years. Marijuana itself could be compared to how essential and useful soy is. It actually has more uses, and you can use it more than soy. I have a picture, I don't know if you can see, of marijuana leaf, and right here is a wheel, a cycle of everything that it can be used for. Paper products, textiles, molded plastics, body care products, construction, livestock feed, livestock bedding, nutritional supplements, essential oils, medicines, and even food. Alright, now that I've given you guys a background information on marijuana, I want to stress why it should be legal. According to Drug War Clock, the government has used a big portion of our tax dollars, exactly $8,194,270,139, to fight the drug war of drugs, including marijuana, this year alone. And mind you, we just started March. Our tax dollars also go for inmates that are in jails and prisons because of marijuana offenses, related offenses. And the police spend so much time and energy going out for these drug offenders, these marijuana smokers, where they could be going out for something more productive, like serial killers and rapists that are really out there causing trouble. If all this money, energy, and time were spent on more things, our economy would be very much positively stimulated. For example, if we really legalize marijuana, it could be taxed. And this would benefit those Americans who actually smoke the drug. It would benefit the citizens who are law-abiding, tax-paying citizens who want their money going out to schools, public schools, and community instead of prisons. And it would also increase the revenue from taxes. This solution, however, does have consequences. Every action has a consequence. American citizens, including and most importantly the youth, might actually increase the usage of this drug. And it, however, is not as addictive as other drugs and other legal drugs such as nicotine. I want to bring up now Dr. Melanie Dreyer, who was a scientist and a researcher who spent 13 years in Jamaica researching ganja use between pregnant mothers who were ganja users. And according to druglibrary.org, she studied how it affected the children. And she found that they were actually better off than the mothers, and both the mothers and the babies were better off than those who didn't smoke. She found that the children were more alert and stable than those children of mothers who didn't smoke ganja. I do notice, speaking out of life experience, that marijuana does have addictive properties. And according to brown.edu, human studies show physical and psychological withdrawal symptoms from marijuana, including irritability, restlessness, insomnia, nausea, and intense dreams. And I did want to bring up a picture of Dr. Melanie Dreyer. There, you can see her. Okay. Marijuana actually has become legal in around about 14 states in this country right now for medical marijuana, medicinal usage, in which you do need to kind of be licensed.